I can take 14 tons and put in 2 LRMs. I'll need some ammo for those LRMs. Oh, I was already thinking I don't have any LRM ammo. Let's do other weapons first. So we have a medium laser. We have a couple of medium lasers. Now that's gonna drop our health, heat efficiency, but we have 5 tons to play with. So let's put heat sinks for the rest. That's just 3 lasers. That's not much. Yeah, that'll work. That's maxed out on everything as well. He looks very nice. So we're gonna be using him as a support mech. Well, Vic, it does if you're playing the campaign, but I'm playing the career, and I'm just playing to collect all of the mechs. There isn't exactly an end, but if you manage to lose all of your pilot and if you go bankrupt, then that's the end of the run. Let me see what pattern. Ooh, all black. Oh yes. Yeah, no. Pattern 4. This is the nice pattern. Okay.
I'll get it in the schedule.
7 days. Ooh. I'll have 3 days to get the money back. Let me see if I can sell something. Next. I mean, we have plenty of stuff to sell if I need to. I have an extra quick draw. Didn't I have an extra spider as well? Didn't I get an extra spider a moment ago? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we can go through with this month one way or the other. I need 7 days to get the archer ready.
We're almost completely out of cash.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not. I'm not aligned with the clanners. This is before the clan invasion. So this game happens before the clans invaded. That's why we have such a low selection of weaponry and everything else, because this is the, like, what, after or between the succession wars. So there has been a massive technological regression because they just nuked planets wholesale. So there isn't much in terms of what people have available. Okay, so this is a recovery mission. So let's just, yes, this is a difficulty one. Let's just go for max cash. Archer. Salty. Well, the planets were not just nuked, they were glassed, meaning that the whole planets were destroyed with nuclear weaponry, because once the Star League has dissolved, the 5 great houses wanted to take control of everything, so it became territorial disputes. They were trying to get other star systems, and that's why they were called the succession wars, of who's gonna succeed the Star League. That didn't happen though, and after what, I think 200 or 300 years of warfare, then the clans came. The clanners. Now this game happens before the clan wars, so before the clanners came. And the clans were actually survivors from the fall of Star League. They were an army which was exiled
Command interface initiated.
under the command of Kerensky. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore behind it. Oh, this is a desert planet. We're gonna have some heat issues here. Oh, there's also, we have a secondary mission as well. Let's go to secondary first.
Got it.
Sprint there.
Move into position.
Oh, the clanners were absolutely full of it. It was like a whole concept behind the clanners was that they would be this
Moving out.
gladiatorial warrior culture, and just didn't work as well as they hoped. Okay, so there are enemies moving, but they're just lights. These we can ignore these guys. A locust, right? Yep, that's a locust. Well, the clanners did have one major benefit to them, and that's because they didn't spend 300 years in a war. Their technology did not regress. In fact, they had their technology grow. So they had a lot more
Enemy mech destroyed.
in terms of
Receiving you.
power that they could throw around.
Receiving you.
Of course, because they were still clanners and their tactics were idiotic,
Roger that.
they eventually lost. Embrace, there's no reason to
Ready
get
for order.
heat.
Eye on. Receiving you.
I could launch some missiles, but that would be a waste of ammo. Let them get closer first. That's another locust. Oh, I'm not sure how many clans in total there were. 6 or 7, something like that. Well, Vic, that's exactly what it is. If you think about the whole warrior culture concept, it doesn't turn out well because you can't run an economy and you can't run a social structure like that, at least not forever or not for long anyway. That's exactly what happened to the clans. They just couldn't survive like that, and after the clan wars, their whole
All weapons.
their whole culture changed because of that. Because they just couldn't survive in that doing it that way anymore. It was the warrior they had a caste system, and the warrior caste was the one that was controlling everything. And after the clan wars, because most of the that was the archer. Oh, that's a lot of barrage.
Scored a critical hit.
Because most of the warriors got eliminated in the clan wars, other castes now finally had their say, and the social structure improved after most of the warriors of this warrior caste were gone.
Moving to position.
I think this is an overkill, but yeah, why not?
Roger. Tango is trash. Yes, Commander.
Well, Mandalorians in Star Wars is pretty much the same concept as well.
Got it.
A warrior structure that doesn't have much to offer apart from army skill. And it's fine if you are a mercenary force. I mean, there were nations in the past in Earth's history that were essentially mercenaries that were just nothing else but selling their army. Of course, they didn't last very long. This thing is playing the exact same song over and over again. I didn't notice. Missed. Oof. A lot of damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders. Roger.
Oh, come on. Well, it's a spider. Yeah, why am I even surprised? I don't know, how is this music making you want to commit arson?
Standing by. Copy that.
This is a dead guy.
For an alpha strike.
Much overkill. Very yes.
Tango down. Standing by. On my way.
Because he has LRMs, I can use him to bombard the target. Go, guys.
Gotcha.
Oof.
Damage is minor.
Let me sprint over to you
Full throttle.
and cool off a bit.
Standing by.
You also need to cool off.
Fire. Yeah. Location confirmed.
No, I'm not gonna do it for 40%. That's gonna miss most of it.
Good to go.
Let's use sprint.
Got it.
Panther, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Vic, there is that. There is a possibility that that's true. He does seem to be very violent.
Barely hit, Commander.
It's Doom Eternal, not Doom External. I don't know what would be Doom External. Doom External would mean that there was such a thing as a Doom Internal. That's awesome.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
I turned it a bit too much.
On it.
Ah, okay then. Yeah, if all is forgiven if it's autocorrect. 80%, that's much better. Ooh.
What's up, boss?
Ah, let's smack him in the face, why not?
Aye, aye. Engaging.
There goes an
That
arm.
is something good.
And he's on the ground. that's something that isn't exactly very prominent in my country of Croatia. We don't really have as many candy seekers for Halloween. There are some now, but as I was growing up, there weren't many.
Enemy mech.
And it wasn't exactly that socially welcome. The vast majority of people didn't like it, so they would pretend not to be in. There isn't
Standing by.
really a culture of that in my
On
home.
it. Roger.
Commander. Roger.
Ooh, nice.
Enemy down.
I think that's all of the enemies.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
The secondary asset has been secured.
Position confirmed.
On it. Position confirmed.
We have the asset, Commander.
There we go. I'm not a big fan of candy. I mean, I like just, you know, milk chocolates and stuff like that. Not really that much into sweet stuff. This is all the stuff we got for salvage, because we chose money instead. Galaxy, which game are you even playing at the moment that lets you do so much destruction and genocide? Command center. Destroy base, we can do that one. And just gonna go for max cash because I don't expect any good salvage from these. I know that you started, even done that, you parked several 100,000 Kerbals on Duna. Now that when you said mental, that reminds me that at some point I have to do the playthrough of Serious Sam franchise. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun trying to get all the games together. Oh, please don't crash on me.
Command interface initiated.
All right, mate. Time to earn our money.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of sprint.
Heading out.
Move
Oh,
order.
they're getting more rough terrain, but doesn't matter.
Location confirmed.
Aye, aye.
Roger. On my way.
Well, Vic, if you tell me what levels did you play, I can tell you which game that was. Because they all, each one in the Serious Sim franchise has a different set of levels. They don't repeat. Well, Egypt repeats, but that's once. In... If you played historical levels, that would be first encounter, second encounter. If you played Alien Planets, that would be the Series M2. If you played Earth in like modern shooter, then that was 3. And I think 4 was released as well now. Shoot at the building.
Engaging target.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Ouch.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Can I get a tower out? Yes, I can. I like how that something just
Target
goes
destroyed.
straight up into the sky.
Good to go.
Can I get him? Yes, I can. Yes, let's get you out.
Firing
Because
all
you got narc. It's a bit of an overkill, but that's okay.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle elite. Aye, aye. Copy that.
Okay, what can you target? Bunch of stuff that I don't care about. I don't really want to waste missiles on these things, but I can get you. And not so much with the rockets. The missiles are gonna miss, but that's okay. Okay, that's an AC turret that needs to go away.
Barely hit, Commander.
Oh, Galaxy, you're like you came out of an episode of Men in Black or something. The poor Kerbals in your game. Can I get one of the towers out of the way? No, but I can get this guy out of the way.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Receiving you. Engaging with target.
Probably shouldn't have wasted my shots on this building with the weapon which overheats the most.
Moving to position.
Still out of the range for those turrets.
Firing.
Structure down. It's history.
Fresh real estate available. Orders.
Why is there so little? Yeah, but there aren't any populated areas in KSP at all. It's just one space center, and that's it. The rest is just a green surface. So I'm not sure what should be landing those satellites on.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech critical damage.
I was thinking I was gonna knock him down, but it didn't. Not in the head, please. Thank you. Ah, mods. In this game, no, the AI is... I'm gonna say it's decent.
Order.
But also, I'm currently playing missions which are of lower difficulty, because that's the planet I'm on. The AI is decent enough. The thing is that these guys are weak. So he is picking up the best possible shots he can. It's just that his equipment is so undermined that he can't do really much. If those were assaults or heavies, then I would have a much tougher time. If
Turret is gone.
rushing a light has to keep moving, so the reason he moved like that is because he was trying to accumulate more evasion. Oh, no.
Ready for orders.
Because if a light doesn't move,
No shooting. Just
he doesn't accumulate any evasion, and with no evasion it's dead in the water, so it has to move. So it had to move somewhere. But they're just so weak that it doesn't matter.
Engaging physical
Field
attack.
confirmed, Commander.
They also try to aim at me from the back. So that's one of the reasons that they move, is because they try to outflank me. But again, because I'm just so
attacking from position.
much more stronger than they are, because I have heavies, and all of my heavies are custom built and tuned, they just can't do anything.
I copy.
That's a bit too much.
Target destroyed. Yes, Commander. I copy. I can do this all day.
Full throttle.
Receiving you. On it. Locking on target.
Method inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Ready for orders. On it.
I could extract, but
One
no
last
point.
turret.
There's just one turret left.
Receiving you.
He's behind the hill, so I can't target him.
Standing by.
There we go.
Got it. Affirmative.
Go.
That turret is gone.
Mission successful.
I should have enough money for 2 months now.